Hi, how are you today? How many in your party? No problem, you can follow me right this way. Those are the things you would say to a customer as soon as they walk into the restaurant. Being a host and or hostess is one of the most important jobs in a restaurant. You are in charge of how smoothly a shift goes just in the way you see customers. I'm going to be discussing the importance of being a host or hostess and the responsibilities that come along with the job. This job is easy enough that you were able to learn it within 8 days of training, but also comes with some bumps along the way. Being a host, you must know the 3 big steps when it comes to your job. The first one is learning your rotation sheet and how to stay in order. The second is your bathroom responsibilities. And the third is making sure customers feel welcome as soon as the front door opens and they step inside. I'm going to be starting off by talking about the rotation sheet and how it's correctly used. The rotation sheet is just a piece of paper. It consists of all the servers' names and the sections they're in for their shift. You are, as a host, are in charge of staying in order and making sure every server gets sat in their section. It is extremely important to follow rotation because if you don't stick to the rotation, servers become very angry and you as a host are the first person they're going to come see and blame. The rotation sheet is the easiest thing to learn after you learn the table numbers and sections, of course. In my restaurant, we have section 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 80, all on one side of the restaurant. All you do is go in section whatever is next. So, example, we start off at 10, sit 20 next, sit 30 next, sit 40, so on and so on and so on. Say a large party comes in of 10. We do offer high top tables in section 100, which is on the far side of the restaurant. And if no one's in section 100, then you ask the closest server to pick up that party. Next, being a host comes with the job that no one really wants to do, but it is in our job description, and that's making sure the bathrooms are in tip-top shape for customers. If you are a girl, of course, you're only in charge of the women's restroom, and make sure that it's clean and presentable for customers to use throughout the night. The bathroom's a simple task. You make sure that the floors are swept and cleaned of any, paper towels or trash or spills. Make sure all bathroom stalls are filled and restocked with toilet paper. Make sure the paper towels are restocked so customers have, towels to dry their hands with. And finally, your trash cans. Make sure that they are no more than 3/4 of a way filled. If you cannot push them down anymore with your broom or foot, then it's time to get a fresh bag in there. Last but not least, customer experience. You are the first person a customer sees as soon as they walk into the door. It is your duty to greet them with a warm and welcoming smile. This is an important part of the job that you do want to get right because we are the start of their dining experience. You want to make sure that the customer feels as welcome as they do if they go to a family member's house on a holiday and everyone just wants to hug and share smiles and laughs. That's how you want to make them feel. You want them to say to you, wow, this is a great place. I really feel welcome here. We also have a job that, at the end of the night when customers are leaving and people are walking out, we're in charge of holding the door open for them. Having a small conversation with them, asking how was their meal, how was their night, wish them a good night, day, or evening, and of course doing that with a smile on your face. To wrap things up a bit, being a host or a hostess is not a hard task. You have 3 important jobs to follow to make sure you have a smooth shift. You're in charge of following a rotation sheet, making sure every server gets sat in an equal amount, just like every other server in the building. You have to make sure the bathrooms are in tip-top shape and a condition that customers want and feel comfortable using. And finally, treat a guest the way you would want to be treated if you were to go out to eat. Always give service with a smile and engage in conversation. If you do this, you will be a great host or host. It's not a hard job. Anyone can do it as long as you follow those 3 important factors. You'll have no problem being a host. I should know. I've been doing it for a year now.